What you've just seen is a powerful combat boat designed for quad groups looking to dominate the ocean. Let's take a closer look. As always, we start the tour off by jumping into the water and entering the boat through its only entrance on the side. Immediately, we're greeted by an airlock and the main core of the boat. Inside the core, we have a tier 2 workbench with 2 small boxes underneath, a large battery right next to it, 4 electric furnaces, 3 normal furnaces, 2 beds and 6 barrels of storage. We also have the anchor here, which can be safely accessed through the wall. Going through the door in the core brings us into the captain's area. Here we have the steering wheel, all 4 of our engines and 2 cannons positioned behind the doorway. 2 of the engines are also accessible directly from the steering wheel. Both of those cannons also have door coverage, meaning you can safely open the door to shoot and close it again while reloading. Moving back through the core and heading upstairs, we reach the main respawn area. Here we have 2 additional beds and 2 windows that give us a clear view onto the deck. To the left and right are 2 doorways, and since the boat is symmetrical, both sides are identical. On each side we have 2 rear-facing cannons with solar panel head cover, a side window for visibility and a door leading out onto the deck. Once outside on the deck, we have 6 more cannons. 2 are facing forward, while the other 4 are angled diagonally to the sides. We also have decent peak angles here between the cannons and the shelves. All of those cannons are also protected with solar panel head cover. Finally, heading up the ladder to the top floor, we have all 10 sails easily accessible from one place. However, that's it for the tour, so let's move on to the build cost of this boat. When it comes to the build cost, this boat is actually fairly cheap. At around 600 low grade and roughly 12,000 wood is very manageable for a trio or a quad group. Considering the amount of cannons, the peak angles and the protection this boat offers, it's more than capable of sinking most boats you run into. When it comes to the stats, this boat is actually very fast, hitting the speed cap with all engines running. Even without engines, it's still very mobile at around 32 seconds per grid. With roughly 2.7k health, it's not the tankiest boat out there, but considering the speed and relatively low cost, it's more than capable of holding its own in fights. Before we move on to the build tutorial, I'd really appreciate a like and a sub if you enjoyed the video. It helps the channel more than you think. As always, we start the build by placing the boat building station. You want to start with the core by placing a 1x3, 3 triangles out the back, a triangle, 2 squares and 2 more triangles out the front. Place 2 windows at the front, doorways next to them, and 2 walls and a single doorway like so. Once you're done, place your steering wheel and your engines. Make sure you can actually enter the doorway between the 2 engines. Place both of your cannons. And head back into the core to place 2 walls on each side like so. On the triangle to the left, place 2 windows and a wall. Don't forget to place your anchor there. As you can see, you can now access it through the wall. In the middle, place 2 walls. And to the right, you want to make an airlock to the right and a window to the left. Place your furnaces so you can jump up. And seal everything from the top. Don't forget to finish your job down. And once you're done with that, place a doorway on each side and 2 windows up front. Again, seal from the top. On each side you want to place a door out onto the deck and a window to the side. Again, seal the top with a square. Make sure to place all of your doors and windows. Inside here, place 2 cannons facing backwards, a shelf, and a solar panel on top of it. Repeat on the other side. On the deck, do the exact same thing 3 more times. Once you're done, place 2 ladders like so. Up here, place 2 more triangles at the back and 1 triangle on each side. Now, make sure to place all 10 of your sails like shown. After you're done, place 2 beds inside your bedroom like so. Make sure to place them a little closer to the windows so you can still use the jump up into the core easily. Place a tier 2 workbench right next to the entrance. Don't forget to place 2 small boxes underneath and make sure you can still access the doors. Place a large battery right next to it. On the opposite side to the left, place your shelves with 6 barrels. Make sure to not place anything on the right side, as that is where your anchor is. Place all of your 4 electric furnaces like so. And finish the build off with 2 beds inside the core. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you want, as it helps me a lot, and see you in the next one.